Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin and Cardano. In this video, we're going to take a look at both charts. Overall, a bit of sideways movement. Cardano is nevertheless holding quite strong. Despite Bitcoin's sell-off today, Cardano has, since Bitcoin recovered a little bit as well. And we're going to take a look at these charts now. Bitcoin, as assumed earlier today, we had another breakout out of this descending wedge, falling wedge. Now, we don't really see a lot of volume. What is good news is that we saw here though on the 4-hour chart that bullish divergence. I did show you that before, and I think that has been confirmed now, that bullish divergence by a breakout to the upside. On the 4-hour chart, we can see also here the first bullish cross on the MACD of the Bitcoin chart. But to be honest, as I said, there is nothing really. This Bitcoin is indecisive here at the moment. We can even see here a little bit of on the MACD, a little bit of upward movement, but because we are in the range, I don't tend to look too much on the MACD and the RSI because we are just here in this range, and overall we just have to expect further sell-offs. That is what I said before. I think we are going to get here sooner or later anyway, between 20 and 29k. Does it come up once more to the 47k? As I said, that would be my primary view, that we come up once more and then go down. But both scenarios are very possible. Either the sell-off straight away or first up and then down. I don't know. What I believe is because we haven't hit the ideal target level for that wave 4. So again, I just show it once more from that beginning of the, there you go, from up there, from the beginning of that wave 3 all the way to the low of the wave 3. That was at 39.6 roughly. There you go, and you can see that that the price did retrace to the 0.214 fib level. That is the minimum that it needed to do. But ideally you would get to 47.1k here, okay, for that retracement for a wave 4. As I said before, wave 4 can be quite boring, so we just have to be a bit patient. What is more exciting at the moment is Cardano, and by all means we're still here in an uptrend. You can still see the uptrending line. The price did hold, or the uptrend did hold, which is fantastic. We need to talk about something here, and I did show you in previous videos, I think not in the last one, but in I think yesterday or the day before, probably yesterday, I showed you, so we had here a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so in my last videos, I did have actually this here most likely as the wave 3, had this as wave 4, and then the wave 5 would come up here. I did tell you that I wouldn't think that would be ideal, basically because in a wave 4, you would normally not come down that far. This has come down to the 0.618 fib level normally for that wave 4. So if we draw the fibs from the wave 2 to the wave 4, you would expect to come, well, more towards the maybe here the 148 level at the 0.382 fib level. That would be ideal. Now we did come obviously much lower, which did not invalidate everything, but we even dropped below the 0.618 fib level. Now I looked at it again. I actually think that the very first time I actually had this Elliott wave count for this wave up, I think I did have this as 3, 4, 5. I think that is actually the more likely one, which would also be better, I think, for us, because what this then means. So first thing here, if we draw the fibs again from that wave 2 to the wave 3, we can see that the retracement of that wave 4, let me just make that a bit, just double check that. It did come down pretty much to the 0.382 fib level. It didn't touch it exactly, but it did come down towards a level where I think, yeah, that's possible. And then in the wave 5, the last move up. And also if I look on the 1-hour chart, it actually adds up, because here the last move up here, that wave 5, can be interpreted as a 5-wave move as well. So you had your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last 5 up. So that was a 5-wave move. we can find 5 waves in here and that wave 3. So it makes more sense, I think, that this was wave 3 here. Then we had the wave 4 here, the wave 5 to the upside, and that now we came down here in a wave, no, 1 second. We came down here in a wave A, 5 waves down, made a 3 wave move up, A, B, C, very clear. And that now we are in that last wave C. Now, has it completed or not? Can't really tell you. In that wave C, we can't really see 5 waves, at least I can't. But if we go to a lower time frame, possibly there are 5. And then what this could be, that could already be the next wave 1 maybe. But it could also just be a larger wave 1, 2, and then the wave 3. So we come further down. Certainly a possibility. But it is certainly a first impulse up. I think we can identify an ABC. The good thing is we have held here the support level. We've also held that horizontal, yeah, the previous high here of the wave 1. That did hold. And what I really like about the Cardano chart, irrespective if we come down or not once more, I mean, looking at the fips here of that whole from the beginning of that wave 1 to the wave 5, if we draw the fips and we look at how much did the price come down, yeah, here looking at the whole wave, it did only come down to the 0.5. I think there is certainly potential it could come down to the 0.618 at 130 again, but that wouldn't be a problem because this is a wave 1. A wave 2 normally comes down quite a bit. Could even come down to 121 again. In that region, I've got my sell order still at 125. And I think that would not be unlikely because you have here in that wave C only 1 line down. Then you've got your count, your retracement, and I think you could come down a few more times here before you bottom out again and then go up again. It's certainly a likely possibility. I'm not telling you that it's going to happen. It also, to a degree, depends on Bitcoin, absolutely. But this could be more than just a fake out, okay? This could be more than just a fake out. The positive signs for Cardano add up as well. So on the 4-day chart, which is quite a meaningful chart, especially for crypto as well, the 4-day chart is quite important and also one of the leading charts here for indicators. What we can see is that on the 4-day chart, for the first time since the beginning of the last wave up to the last all-time high, we have seen a bullish cross on the MACD. You can see that here. Last time was here on the 9th of August, and after that we saw a huge pump up, okay? So I just want to communicate that positive signs add up. You know, nothing, you know, none of that is a guarantee that the price is going up. But we've got so many signs now coming together. Here you see the bullish cross, looks beautiful on that MACD because it has come down quite a lot and is now reversing. And that is typically a long period in which the 4-day chart is playing out. As I said, the last 2 times we had this, we had a new all-time high. Yeah, there was not a fake out. The last 2 times we didn't have a fake out. Whenever you had a bullish cross on the 4-day MACD, last time here, yeah, you went all the way to $3.10. The one time before, that was here, that wave 1, we came all the way up to 245. I think that all-time high was. Would need to look up here. I believe that was probably back then. No, that was not an all-time high, but also a significant peak here. But the last 2 times were significant, and yeah, so I think it's starting to look really interesting, Cardano. You know, starting to look really interesting, and especially on the ADA BTC, which I showed you before. I think nothing really has changed, but also I really like how the ADA BTC chart. Take out make that a bit smaller. How that is starting its uptrend now, even though it obviously did come up and retraced again, which is again completely normal because it was overbought. But looking at how the trend came down, reversed, and then moved up, found resistance at the 200-day moving average, which is again typical retracement. Really like how it's starting to look and add together. So yeah, that's pretty much the update on Cardano. If Cardano breaks out now in the next move up, so I would expect the price could come down once more. Yeah, so don't be surprised if it does. It will come down if it breaks that trend line here at around 138. Yeah, if it breaks that, then I think it's going to come down lower, and then the next support levels, just want to mention them, 130, 121. If it moves up from here, I think the next target is 175. That's the previous high that we had, and I think we see more and more positive signs that we could really start to move up from here. All right, so hopefully you liked the update about Cardano. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye.